ain't South Carolina right there. Palm trees, baby. Okay, so we're about to get started for practice. I just got to Clewiston, Florida for the first event of the year for the Major League Fishing. I gotta practice this. This is the Major League Fishing Invitationals. I keep wanting to say Pro Circuit. Major League Fishing Invitationals this year. 6 events. We start out here at Okeechobee. Don't ask me what the rest of the 5 are because right now I'm focused on Okeechobee. That was some people here with some remote control cars, some RC cars. Dude, this is pretty cool. I want you to watch this, okay? This one's probably pretty hard to drive.
This one runs 50 miles an hour plus.
Yeah.
And with a second gear it runs 60. He's already run himself over. And
oh, really?
I wouldn't recommend it for
10, you think so?
15 to 16 is coming.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool. I want to see hit that jump again.
Holy crap, dude.
That is so cool. I want to see it on the other side. Yeah, that thing go off the jump and land on you probably hurts pretty bad. Need to get out the way.
Oh my god.
Dude, that is so cool. All right, he's gonna jump this thing over the hill. That was pretty freaking cool, you gotta admit. Literally went from 88 degrees to, I swear, it's probably like 70 or 60, 68. Found me a little shade tree. Hopefully I can get some peace and quiet and just focus on my tackle right now. It is first day of practice for me here, Okeechobee. I'll show you guys. We got actually I'm telling you a little bit of a lie. It's actually the second day of practice. Yesterday was the first day of practice, but I didn't film any. And I'm still at the house. Most of the other guys are gone. But you can't tell it, but it is raining just a little bit. Actually, it's raining a lot. So I'm just kind of taking my time to get ready to go. Not really in a hurry to get out there in the rain. I think it's going to quit here in just a little bit. So we get 3 days of practice this year. That's a little bit of difference. Actually, let's talk about that. There's a lot of things are going to be different this year. Same format, but yet there's a lot of changes because there's not going to be a championship. We're fishing 6 tournaments to be fishing 6 tournaments this year. So it's a little different mindset going into the year. You do whatever you want to with that, all right? That's the biggest change. There's some other stuff, but for me, I think it's hard to get past that giant boulder sitting in the middle of the road. Just the fact that we don't have a championship. As far as the fishing goes today, I believe it or not, I actually had a really good day of practice yesterday. So I'm not too stressed about going out and like trying to figure out the whole lake the rest of the days of practice. Really all I want to do is find some, I'm calling it some accompany work. I'm trying to find some fish to accompany what I already found. But it was a pretty good day of practice yesterday, even though the wind The one reason I didn't film really yesterday is the wind blew. My buddy Mark calls it this. The wind blew coon cow yesterday. He calls it coon cow. It blew like 30 yesterday, so fishing was really difficult. And I would like to guess it's not gonna be like that in the tournament, which would allow me to fish a lot better during the actual event. So if I can find some fish to accompany what I found yesterday, I feel real good about it. I didn't set the hook on anything, so I don't know. I have no idea what size I was catching, but I had enough bites, 15 or so bites, which means, you know, you're probably around some fish. So today is what I've got to find, is something in the event that when I go back to that area in the tournament, that you know, it's just like nothing happened. Because if you guys tournament fish, you know exactly what that's like. You have a really good practice in the area, you think you found a group of fish, you go back in the tournament, and it was just like it never happened. I got a feeling I didn't bring my rain suit. It's not in my truck. I remember washing it. Hopefully it's in my boat. If it's not in my boat, this is gonna be a long, long day. Matter of fact, it won't be a long day because I'm not practicing without a rain suit. I hope I brought this thing. I got it. We're good, we got it. I got it. Bro, I was about to be upset. I done drove all the way down here and thought I had left my rain suit. I actually got my bibs too. Listen, this is not a sponsor plug because I'm not sponsored by Mustang anymore. But I've had the same rain suit since I've been fishing professionally. This is my 7th year. I'm not getting paid to say this, trust me. First time all day. It's almost 4 o'clock. It rained all day long. I didn't get any GoPro footage. I didn't pull out any cameras. I didn't pull out anything because it rained so much. There's just no way you were going to get any kind of footage. But I didn't catch anything pretty much all day up until an hour ago. And then every single one of them that I had was like 12 to 13 inches. Hey, so I was here at the ramp and I met my buddy Daniel and his dad. They're about to go out fishing. You said you're about to go catch some food, right?
Yeah, we're gonna try, man. We're hungry.
He's catching some food, so I might have to go to his house after practice today.
But
look,
cool.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. You live right here, probably close.
I
right?
live 2 hours north.
2 hours north?
Yeah,
all right.
City.
How far are you from Brooksville, you think? You know where Brooksville, Florida is?
Actually, no.
Don't know? All right, so I'm putting on...
He does, though.
Oh, he does? Probably so. So I'm putting on a fishing school in Brooksville, Florida, March 25th. It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to come, you can get in free.
Really?
If you want to come, that's all you got to do. All you got to do is say you want to come, and I'll make sure you can get in free. You think you can come?
I think I can.
It's March 25th. It is a Saturday. You work on the weekends?
No, I don't.
You can come if you want. You can get free. So we'll have food there. Of course, we're going to talk about bass fishing, teach you how to fish, do all that kind of stuff. I'll let you get in free. If you guys want to come, it's March 25th, Brooksville, Florida. We're gonna do a fishing school. We're gonna talk about how to catch bass. We're gonna talk about how to catch fish in Florida. We're gonna feed you for free, all kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, so you wanna go? I
do
got
want
you
to go,
in.
dude.
I got you in. You can bring your dad too. He can come too.
Yeah, yep.
All right, cool. That sounds good. So, all right, you guys can come to Brooksville, Florida, March 25th. Go to my website, shopbelat.com if you wanna get in, okay? I kept playing. I should have stopped. I ran back. I saw this little opening and I went down this trail and I just kept going. I knew I should have turned around. I kept going. You just never know if it's going to lead to somewhere that you might want to fish. So I just kept going. I kept going. And now, like, it finally got to the point to where I was in about waist deep water and I finally had to set the boat down. And now I got to go all the way back down. I'm probably 7 miles back in the swamp right now on an airboat lane. And it just never opened up for me to be able to turn around. Oh boy, that's not good. That siren means I overheated, so if it's not getting enough water pressure and or if it's not enough water, not enough water pressure, or if it's overheating, which in that case it was just water pressure because I'm not going fast enough to overheat. It does that number, so I got to try to, like you see that? I went all the way, I'm literally 5 miles just like that. I was just hoping that it was going to open up at some point and it didn't. I've already had to get out. You can see I'm wet because I already had to get out of the boat. Hopefully I won't have to get out again. I mean, if I have to, I will, but hopefully I don't have to get out again. Run my trolling motor. Hopefully I can run my trolling motor out here a good ways. There's a good bit of grass in the water, and that's just going to keep clogging up my impeller, so maybe if I can run the trolling motor out a good ways, we'll be okay. Obviously this is a airboat lane, and now I hear an airboat coming. So this could be an interesting interaction. I'm not sure if he's gonna be pissed or if he's gonna be laughing. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I can guarantee you, I actually hope he's not coming this way. I'm okay. It's gonna take me a long time to get out here. I was worried I was gonna get stuck, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get out of here. It's just gonna be really inconvenient. And so I hope he's just kind of like, I just want to deal with this by myself. Save myself the embarrassment. As I share it with thousands of people on YouTube, but I just want to, in the moment, I just want to just get out of here and go about my day. I don't want to answer any questions. I don't want to have to deal with any problems. I just want to go home. You know, it's a long ways back in here. Boogeyman might jump out of the bushes at any moment. It's not quite deep enough to take off yet. Right now the water's up to my waist. Right, not quite to my waist, just right in the woo-ha. When I jumped in the water, the water was just like right up to you. Woo-ha! Right up to those, so if I can just get out a little bit further, I should be able to take off. Jeez, we made it out. I made it out. Cut this big motor off. Made it out. I wasn't sure how that was gonna go. Made it out. No confrontations, no nothing. I didn't know what I was about to get into back there. I don't think I'm gonna do that for the rest of the day. Yesterday it poured down rain and didn't get to show you any footage of the fishing that day. So maybe I'll actually be able to throw on a chesty today. The thing is, can we even get any bites? The lake's in pretty bad condition right now because of the weather that we've had the last couple days. Maybe I can't promise you I'm gonna show you any bites, which I don't really have a bunch of hooks on any of my baits anyway. Do it a little bit. It's probably the point in the video where you're like, where we're gonna see some fishing, where you're gonna see some fish catching. You're not gonna see any mainly because I haven't caught anything yet today. I've been high and low, I've been riding, I've been stuck. Went down airboat lanes. I have fished muddy water, fished what I perceive to be clear water. Right now I'm fishing in a canal and about to go back through the lock because you don't want to leave any stone unturned. I'm gonna see if I can, well, let me see if I can pull on over, do it a little bit. Okay, back to the promised land here. So what I've done so far today, I've looked around down south. I've looked around on the west wall today. Just haven't had really much luck. I haven't really and truly found the area that I want to fish. Is the biggest thing. So I'm still searching around. I think if I were to guess, man, I probably got an area that I think I can catch some fish in for the tournament. I found it within the first 30 minutes of practice, and so now I'm left with 2 days to you know, just run around and try to find something else out, because you don't want to have all your eggs in a basket. I like to have at least 90% of my eggs in a basket, and then if all else fails, then have some backup area. So that's what I was looking for today. But I think I should, you know, as bad as it is, and you haven't seen a single fish during this entire practice, I understand that. I do think I can catch some fish. I really do. I decided to go ahead and end the day. I decided to end the day. It's probably only like 30 or 45 more minutes of daylight, but I didn't really get much accomplished today. It felt like I was kind of beating my head against the wall. I usually don't quit early. I will go as long as possible, but today was not one of those days where I wanted to go as long as possible. Even those 45 minutes, it doesn't sound like much, but when you do 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row of practice, if you quit 45 minutes short, you know, you're talking, that's, you know, it's over 2 hours of practice time. 2 hours is a long time. So I know that doesn't sound like much, but that's why I like to use every minute I can, if possible. I say that, but then sometimes I'll get started at like 9 o'clock. So I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself right now.
Problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling.